Hey peeps, we're Karen and Ricky, and this is Time to Go Places. We're an Aussie couple in our 50s, just starting our travel adventures, and this time, we're in Salzburg. Salzburg is famous for Mozart, mountains, and of course the sound of music. We had 3 days, some big plans, and we ended up with a whole lot of rain. But this fairy tale city still delivered. We arrived by train from Munich. It was easy, comfy, and very scenic. The train took about 1 hour and 45 minutes and cost about €30, which is around 50 Australian dollars. Our base hotel was the Hotel Villa Carlton. It's close to the river and has a quirky modern vibe. Our accommodation cost us about €140 per night, and that included breakfast. It's got a cute little breakfast room where they serve a tasty continental breakfast. The rains came and it pretty much didn't stop, but didn't seem to bother the locals. We strolled the banks of the Salach River, past some colourful shop fronts and tucked into some covered alleyways. Even in the bad weather, Salzburg just has a great vibe. Cobbled streets, wrought iron signs, and of course, 1 or 2 chocolate shops. We decided we had to try our first Austrian beer, Edelweiss. We paired it with a plate of breads and dips, and it was perfect rainy day combo. We strolled along to Mozart Square in the heart of Old Town. Here you'll find a statue of Mozart. Just walking around the square gives you a sense of how proud this city is of its most famous son. Close by, you'll find Mozart's birthplace. You can go inside the residence. Entry is around €12. And I got to admit, we were kind of surprised to find that there's a Spar supermarket inside the building. Markartsteg Bridge, also known as Lovelock Bridge, is lined with lovelocks left by couples. Of course, then the city workers come and cut them off. Whether you're into the tradition or not, the views over the river with the castle in the background is really hard to beat. St. Peter's Abbey was founded in the 7th century and is one of the oldest monasteries in the area. It's a peaceful spot and well worth a visit. Right next door is the cemetery, where you'll find the grave of Constance Mozart, Wolfgang's wife. Mozart is actually buried in Vienna. The climb up to the monastery lookout is worth it for the views over Salzburg. No doubt this would be great on a clear day, but it was still pretty special even when the clouds were grey. For dinner we checked out Peter Keller. We had a schnitzel and a goulash. The meals were tasty and hearty. We decided to give the Salzburger Knockerl a go for dessert, but it wasn't really our thing. It's kind of like a soft meringue with a bit of fruit underneath, but honestly, we miss the cream and the crunch that makes an Aussie pad just so good. Dinner was around €46, which is about 75 Australian dollars. After dinner, we went for a bit of a stroll and checked out the castle all lit up at night. If you're enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe and help us grow our little channel. We'll be sharing our trip to Bräu's Garden and Holstadt very soon, and you can check out our Prague and Munich travels on our channel. Now here is where Ricky really outdid himself. He planned a whole Sound of Music tour just for me. We hit the road early, and yes, I may have done a bit of dancing and singing here and there. We started at Mirabell Gardens. It's home to the iconic Do-Re-Mi steps and the Pegasus Fountain. And of course I just had to run around the top of the fountain like a true Von Trapp kid. Under the rose trellis, I just had to channel my inner Maria. Well, at least we had a good time and gave the other visitors a bit of a laugh. Just past the fountain and up the stairs is the Dwarf Garden. It was originally designed in the 1700s for the palace. In the movie, the children run past these quirky statues and tap them on the head. So of course, we did too. These gardens are exquisite and peaceful, and it's nice to wander around and explore. The garden has been specifically designed to lead your eyes up to the castle perched above Salzburg. It's easy to see why it's such a popular spot for photos. From here, our tour continued on to St. Peter's Cemetery. This cemetery inspired one of the most tense scenes in the Sound of Music film, the escape from the Nazis. While the actual scene was filmed on a Hollywood set, it was based on the wrought iron crypts here at St. Peter's. These crypts belong to some of Salzburg's most wealthiest families, their elegance contrasting with the quiet stillness of the cemetery. With the church bells ringing, you really get a sense of the calm and the history that has settled on this place over the centuries. The next stop on our Sound of Music walking tour was the Horse Bath Fountain. It's nestled below the cliffside and is one of two surviving medieval horse baths in Salzburg from 1599. The mural backdrop was added in 1693. From here we made our way to the residence square and the fountain. This is where Maria sings I Have Confidence, and even though the area was being set up for an event, I still managed a quick movie moment. This is the actual convent where the real Maria lived before marrying the captain. This is the gate where Maria left the convent through and where the children asked to see her. After a full day of do-re-meing, we decided to end the day with a few of our favourite things and headed to the Augustiner brew house for dinner. See what I did there? This beer hall is part monastery, part beer hall, and the process is half the fun. You grab a stein, you rinse it in the fountain, you pay for your beer, and then you hand your stein over to the barkeep, where we made a new mate.
From Australia.
Down under.
Hey!
It's our final day in Salzburg. We took the funicular up to the Hohensalzburg Fortress. The view is stunning. You can see the whole of Salzburg and even the Alps in the distance. Absolute magic. The fortress dates back to the 11th century and is one of the largest fully preserved medieval castles in Europe. This fortress was actually never conquered by enemy troops. Clearly that hillside location did its job. It's been used as a military barracks, a prison, and even a storage space over the centuries. Inside we explored old armories and just soaked up the atmosphere. It's a nice mix of history and hands-on interaction. Now, Ricky might make a great knight, but don't put him in charge of firing the cannons. Our last night in Salzburg was full of comfort food: goulash soup, Weisswurst, a fresh pretzel, and sweet mustard. 3 days in Salzburg gave us magic moments, moody skies, and a mountain of memories. It's got charm, history, and some seriously good beer. You can check out our Munich video here for more of our adventures. Give us a like if you enjoyed the trip, and subscribe for more of our adventures, because it's time to go places.